All right, this is going to be a little lesson on how to get started on math lesson 14-4. Okay, on this worksheet, it has a little cheat sheet up here, just like what I gave you guys in class, some of the lengths, capacity, and weight on different units that they have. So we're gonna use that to help us on this page and on our homework side. So it starts out with which is longer, 6 feet or 70 inches. And just like I told you in class, what you should do is look at the two different units, pick the one that's bigger, and we're going to, in a sense, knock it down and make them so they're both equal. So looking at feet and inches, feet is bigger. So I'm going to cross feet out and make it into inches. So how many inches are in 6 feet? If you're looking up here for a reminder, if you need that, there are 12 inches in 1 foot. So 6 times 12 would make 72. 72 is bigger than 70. So 6 feet is bigger. Number 2, how many pints is in 24 quarts? Well, we can look up here and see that 1 quart has 2 pints. So I would want to do 24 times 2, and that would get me 48. So there are 48 pints in 24 quarts. Next question, which weighs more, 5 pounds or 100 ounces? So I ask myself, which one's bigger, pounds or ounces? And the one that is bigger is pounds. So I'm going to knock that down to ounces. How many ounces are in a pound? If you don't remember, it's right here. 1 pound is 16 ounces. So I come down here and I'm going to want to do 16 times 5 since I have 5 pounds. And I will get 80. So I've got 80 ounces being compared to 100 ounces of which one weighs more. So 100 is bigger than 80. So 100 ounces weighs more. If a recipe calls for 2 tablespoons, how many teaspoons are in that? So looking up here, 1 tablespoon equals 3 teaspoons. So I come down here, and if I've got 2 tablespoons, I'm going to want to do 2 times 3. And that will get me 6 teaspoons. Good job. Last question on this side. Choose yes or no to tell whether the given weight is equal to 6 pounds. So starting with 22 ounces. I want to get all these taken down into, I want to put them all in pounds because that's what they want to know, is if they're equal to 6 pounds. So 22 ounces would equal, I've definitely got 1 pound because I've got, 1 pound is 16 ounces. So I've definitely got 1. And if you need to, you can do 22 minus 16 here on the side. If you do that subtraction, and don't forget to borrow for those of you who are doing this, then you'd get 6. And I'd get 6 ounces. So I only have 1 pound and 6 ounces. So that is a no. Then I've got 92 ounces. And I need to know if that's equal to 6 pounds. So I need to do 96 divided by 16. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh, I can't do that one and put 16 into a big number like that. Well, you need to do trial and error over to the side to see if you can figure it out. And you can also use resources around you or other questions you've done. For example, right here, you found out how many ounces were in 5 pounds, and that was 80. So we definitely want to go higher than 5. So I'm going to try 6. 6 times 6, 36, and I get 96. So I know that 96 ounces is equal to 6 pounds. So that's a yes, equal to 6 pounds. Next one, 4 pounds, 32 ounces. Well, 32 ounces, 16 plus 16. If you need to, you can do that to the side, but 16 plus 16 makes 32. So that's going to make 2 pounds. And then I've got 4 pounds, and 4 plus 2 makes 6. So that's a yes. And the bottom one, 5 pounds, gives me 5 pounds. 16 ounces would make 1 pound. So 5 plus 1 would make 6. So that would be a yes as well. So that's our reteaching side. And I just did that whole thing with you guys because you don't have a PowerPoint to rely on. So let's flip over and look at this. And up here we've got 40 inches being compared to 1 yard. So again, inches compared to yards, what's bigger? A yard is bigger. So we're going to put that down into inches. If you forgot how many inches are in a yard, you can look right here, flip your page over, and you'll find out 1 yard's 36 inches. So we get 36 inches. Let me put a little closer. And you'll know that 40 is bigger than 36. One last one. Quarts being compared to pints. A quart is bigger, excuse me. So let's put that down to pints. Again, use your resources back here. And 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. So every one of these quarts has got 2 pints in it. So we've got 3 quarts. So we do 3 times 2, and that would make 6. 6 pints is equal to 6 pints. So I expect you to show your work on numbers 4 through 12 and changing one of them, or if you feel necessary, if there's any examples on here, you need to change both to get them equal units. Then you've got 1 multiple choice question, and then you've got 2 questions down here to show your work on as well. Also, look at the little tiny helper they gave right here, that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 millimeters, and you'll need that information for these. So, all right, there you go.